Well, hey folks, welcome back to Good Things for Good People, the little tiny YouTube channel with great big dreams. We're going to change the world one viewer at a time. At least that's the plan. It's a not so beautiful Friday here in central Ohio. Apparently, when I came back from East Tennessee, I wanted to be back in the fall. So it's cold and rainy and crappy here in central Ohio, but that's okay. It's not going to knock me off my stride. Today, I do want to talk about some really important stuff. First off, thank you very much for being here, and thank you for supporting this project. This is officially our 30th day of making videos, and this channel, being 30 days old, is doing pretty dang well. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about in this video, but I promise I won't talk your ears off. I'm going to go over the analytics at the end of the video so we can see exactly where we are, and most of it is pretty dang good. I do want to talk about that as well. There's a few things that I want to discuss as far as plans for the future as well. So, yeah, welcome to Good Things for Good People. If you've never been here before, quick little preface as far as what this all is about. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to create a community of like-minded people who want to be able to do good, charitable, philanthropic type stuff, but may or may not have the ability to make a donation in cash. What you could donate, though, is your time, and that's what you're here for. Every minute you spend on these videos is time that we can generate revenue from through the YouTube ad process. Whenever you click on a video, the first thing you're going to see is going to be an ad. And then in the middle of the video, you're going to see another ad. And at the end of the video, you're going to see another ad. During that process, that is generating revenue for the content creator. In this case, me / us, because we're in this together. This is not just a me thing. But what we can do is we can use that revenue that we're making off of that YouTube ad revenue, and we can use it to do good things for good people. Dave, phone! Sorry, I'm at work. I'm trying to film this while I'm on lunch. But that's the idea. It's nothing crazy. It's not going to require you to donate anything. You don't have to do anything other than be here and watch these videos. This is non-scripted stuff. This is no high production value. I'm not trying to pull the wool over your eyes or do any kind of fanciness. This is just me talking to you about some honest stuff with some big dreams about the fact that we can truly change the world for good. It just takes a bunch of people to believe we can. And I'm totally fine with spearheading that. If it's going to be me, yeah, I'm fine with it being me. I'm a pretty positive person, so I don't mind being up in the front and knocking people out of the way who are negative, if that makes sense to you. We do tend to celebrate the positivity here. We do tend to celebrate the wins and the victories, but we're also going to be honest about the things that are maybe not going quite so well. We're going to talk about all of the things that are, negatively impacting the growth of the channel. Now, at this point in time, we are not monetized. So that means we're not actually making money off this channel, but we are growing and we are getting there. Now, typically speaking, most YouTube channels take quite a long time to do this. There's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours that you need to get to be able to monetize your YouTube channel and be able to start making revenue off your views. Most channels take quite a long time to do that. We're trying to do it in a much shorter period of time because the faster we can start making revenue, the faster we can really start making an impact on people's lives. And that's the whole game. That's the whole idea. As we get bigger, as we start making revenue, we can do bigger and bigger things. We can do them to more people. We can help more people by making more money. That's it. There's no smoke and mirrors here, folks. That's all there is to it. So, a couple of things I want to discuss real quick. First of all, thank you all for being here. I really, truly appreciate it. Without you guys, I'd just be some weird, fat, bearded guy talking into his phone all the time. Second of all, to all of you who have shared this, thank you. I really do appreciate it. The ability to share this on Facebook and on YouTube and on everywhere else that you possibly could share it is what has driven the growth of this channel. Full stop. There is nothing else that's helping this channel grow better than sharing this thing to people's pages. Now, with that, I also am going to come with a little bit of my hat in hand. I would really appreciate it if you could share this. If you've got a YouTube channel, please share this. I would be incredibly thankful for you. There is no better way to make this channel take off and to bring quality people into the fold than people who watch this video that have YouTube channels to share it. If you've shared one before, I appreciate that. If you've never shared one before, I understand, but I could really, really use the help. If we can get this thing moving, we've got a chance of getting this thing monetized before the end of November. And that would be excellent. I think we can do it. Unfortunately, it's going to require a lot of people's help. Now, I would like to call out a couple of people. I did create a Good Things for Good People YouTube or Facebook page, and I invited a bunch of people on my page. Also, my good friend Corey, whom I have not seen in way too long, who's down in Mississippi, invited a whole bunch of his friends to this page. And in doing so, it's expanding our network of people that are on that Good Things for Good People Facebook page. What that's going to allow us to do is hopefully have another way that we can feed people into this process. So, what my ask is for you, if you have a YouTube channel, if you are connected to anybody who does have a YouTube channel, could you please click on that little share button down there and share it to your community tab so that your viewers will see this video. Also, if you can go on Facebook, if you happen to be a Facebook person, and find the Good Things for Good People Facebook page, you can then invite your friends to that page. In doing so, it's going to rapidly expand the network of people that we can put this messaging out there for. I know there are a ton of people out there that want to see a positive impact on this planet and on this country. We just maybe don't necessarily know how to do it. I promise you, this is part of how we can do it. There are enough good people out there that want to see this succeed and that love the idea of this. We've just got to get the message in front of them. And once we have those people here, once they believe in it and they spend some time watching this stuff, it all takes off. Right now, we're a little less than halfway to our subscriber goal. I know we can get to halfway of our subscriber goal by the end of the week, especially if we have a bunch of people coming in to help. All it takes is just a few of you to be able to share this and share that page and bring more people over here. And it just keeps getting better and better and better and better. That's it. That's the whole dream. Once we're there, it's going to be fun because all we're going to have to do is figure out who we help that day and how we help them. How great will that be? And we're not even going to be spending our money. We're going to be spending Google's money. How great is that? Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean it can't be done. And we're going to do it. I believe in it. I believe it in my heart. I do want to say thank you to everybody who's been here. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I knew this would be successful. I just didn't know how long it was going to take. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected it to, but I think we're going to get there. I think we're going to start seeing some real change here shortly. So, with that said, let me go into some analytics. I want to talk about how good the day has been, how good yesterday has been, where we are currently on the channel, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper into analytics than I typically go because I want to show you guys some of the successes and why we're having those successes. It is 3:02 in the afternoon here on Friday. First thing we're going to celebrate is we're at 420. Yeah, 420. That's awesome. I'm super excited about that. That means we're almost essentially halfway to our goal as far as 1,000 subscribers. This is one of the shorts. I put up 2 YouTube shorts this morning, both of which are not doing very well. I don't understand this whole what works, what doesn't work kind of thing with shorts. If they take off, great. If they don't, I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask. I'm not a pro on those things. But what I do want to talk about here is 17,500 views total, 651 watch hours, and we're up 185 subscribers. Now, these are numbers in the last 28 days. So this is actually going to be a little bit interesting now that we're getting to the point where we're rolling over and able to compare it to the previous month now that we're 30 days in. But what I do want to really highlight here is, that number is pretty flat, right? On Wednesday, 857 versus 833. That's okay. We want to see this be flat or climb. We don't really want to see a lot of decline. Now, this is also with 2 shorts, which don't really count for views, but we'll talk about that again another time. But what I do want to be excited about is this. If we go to watch hours, you can see we're right back up where we want to be. We're climbing once again. We went up from 23.8 to 36.1, which is awesome. I'm very excited about that. If we can keep this trajectory rocking and rolling, that is a good thing. Now, again, caveat here, because some of these are going to be from shorts, right? And shorts don't count for our typical actual watch time to get the channel monetized. But this positive trend is what I really want to see. Also, it coincides with this positive trend. Over the last 3 days, we went from 4 a day on Tuesday to 10 on Wednesday to 12 more on Thursday, which is awesome. That's exactly what I want to see. The big thing that's leading into that subscriber boost is sharing on Facebook and sharing on YouTube. I know you probably don't want to keep hearing me say this, but the more people we can put this message out to, the more people join, the more people that watch. It's very simple. That's how this works. So this is between me commenting on things and putting some videos out, people sharing stuff to their Facebook pages, specifically Corey, I believe, thank you, and some other automotive YouTubers that are on board with this project have also been sharing this. So thank you very much for that. What we can do also, I've got a couple of different tabs pulled up here, and we can actually see these are the 833 views that we had yesterday. Go back here to this. We can go to views, right? So 833 views yesterday. And if we go into the drill down of those, this is actually the breakdown of what those 833 views were. Had 116 on yesterday's video. We had 50 on the day before that. We had 23 for the day before that. And then we've got 292 and 202. These are both shorts. And then we're going back into the older videos that I have up. Part of the problem with this being a very linear thing is a lot of our old content is not going to be real revisitable. People are just going to kind of stay with the more modern stuff, which is fine. I get that. So yesterday had good quality. We had 2 subscribers we gained from yesterday's long form. We had 2 subscribers we gained from the previous day's long form. And we had 8 subscribers we brought off of shorts. So while shorts are not getting very far and they're not seeing a lot of traction, they are generating new subscribers. So thank you very much if you came over here from the shorts thing. What I would like to ask is, those of you who have come over here from shorts, how often are you actually watching the long form content? Because a lot of people complain about the fact that subscribers from shorts do not typically become watchers of long form. And I'm honestly very curious about that because I suck at shorts. I don't really know how to handle them very well. So I'm curious, does it work for you? Do you come over to the long form stuff, or are you only here for the short, quick stuff? I would love to know the answer to that. So if you're from the shorts world, please let me know. I would appreciate that. Comment section down below, please. And that's really the biggest thing I want to talk about is we're seeing quality viewership on this. Look at that, 17.5 watch hours yesterday. We can drill down into this one specifically. Well, hang on a second. Let me go this here. I apologize if you were looking for a more professional looking video. This is not what I'm not really going for the big professional look here. Okay, so here's our analytics specifically for the video I put up yesterday, Small Businesses and More Barbecue, which, by the way, I'm currently on a hiatus from sweet tea because I've probably drank 20 gallons of sweet tea in the last 6 days being in the South. But you can see the trajectory, how it went. It started off, I launched the video at 6:34 p.m., and it did a nice big thing. I did hit this pretty hard at the beginning. I shared it to my Facebook page, to Instagram. I shared it to the Lucor channel page, and it did pretty well. And then it's continued to do above average. This gray line here that you can see is average. So it's done above average pretty much all the way through. And now we're starting to kind of catch up on where it normally would be. So all of that is well and good. All stuff I'd love to celebrate. If we go into our subscriber versus non-subscriber watch time, which is always a question here, 15% of it's from non-subscribed. We go in here and look at the breakdown. 63 views from subscribed versus 53 from non-subscribed. But this is, again, exactly where we're seeing that massive differentiation between subscribed viewers and non-subscribed viewers. Subscribed viewers watch for 14 minutes versus non-subscribers were here for 3 minutes. 7 times the watch hour, or 6 times the watch time, with basically the same amount of views. That's where it comes from, folks. That's the magic sauce, is find the people. We've got to find the people that believe in this, that want to get involved in this project, that want to support it, and we've got to get those people watching it. And the only way to do that, I think I mentioned this, is share the video. Push people over to it. And I know I'm probably being annoying about it, but I really want to see this succeed, and I need folks to be on board with it. There's a lot of other YouTube channels that we've got connections to, that I've got connections to. If you guys happen to watch this, I would really appreciate it if you could share this, even if you just share it once. Just put it in front of your folks one time, or mention it in one of your videos. That'd be even better. The other thing we got to talk about is the fact that, this video has been up for a day, and we have 420 subscribers, and only 63 of them watched this video. So our percentage of people who are subscribed that are still currently actively watching is dropping drastically. And that's something you're going to have a problem with a YouTube channel, is you've got to keep your subscribers engaged. If you're not getting a huge amount of subscriber view, think of this number. Let's look at this. If this number, 63 views from subscribers, if this was a quarter of our viewership, of our subscriber base, right? We have a 420 subscriber base. If we had a 420 subscriber base with an average watch time of 14, right? 14 minutes. That's a ton more watch hours. And that's just if a quarter of our subscribers were watching it. At this point in time, we're a lot less than a quarter. And that's going to be a problem. That's going to be something we're going to have to be able to make sure we kind of try to keep people engaged with. And yeah, I know it's hard, because I know a lot of this is probably not very excited and kind of dry to watch. And I apologize about that, but we've got to keep on growing the channel to be able to really get out there and make the impacts. I don't want to talk anymore about that. That is what it is. Last little bits of business I want to discuss, and I'll be real quick. Me doing Santa Claus stuff. I'm in. I want to do that for folks. I've got an idea working from my office. It's got a red background in my office. The walls are painted red. I'm going to work on making it kind of a Santa's workshop kind of thing in there. And I will be able to do custom stuff. So if you want a Merry Christmas to your son, grandson, daughter, wife, whomever, Dave, phone. I'm totally in for that. I will totally do that kind of thing. I do have a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing for Christmas. We're not quite to Thanksgiving yet, so I don't want to talk about too much of that. But I want to start putting that weasel in your ear, thinking about the fact that I'm going to be able to do that kind of thing. And hopefully I can do some that'll also generate some traffic to the page. But if you're somebody who's interested in something like that, let me know in the comments below. We'll start working out a way to do that. I know I can do it through Cameo, but Cameo you have to pay for, and I don't really want to charge people for this. So I got to figure out how I'm going to make that happen. But if you're interested, let me know. I'm cool with doing some custom Santa Claus stuff. I've got the Santa look. And I might get a little Santa up this weekend just so I can give you guys a teaser. For those of you who haven't seen me as Santa Claus, it's impressive. I think that's where I'm going to end it. Thanks very much for being here, guys. See you tomorrow. These are daily videos. We do this all the time. Just to keep you guys updated on what's going on, what's going on with the channel, how we're doing, and rah siskumba, right? It's all it takes is people to believe in this message, and we can make it happen. Thanks, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.